Alright, we're in the Grand Cayman Islands, or island. Welcome to Grand Cayman. And as you see, we have Carnival Liberty next to us. And the tender boats are going to them now. And yes, there's no dock here, so we have tender boats right here for us as well. Which I'm going to be making my way to get on one of the first tenders, or first two tenders, to get over to the island. Welcome to the Grand Caymans. So we have Norwegian on this side, Carnival on that side, so there's 3 ships here.
And that's what we wanted you to think.
Should have worn my sunglasses. We're piling on. Alright, made it off the tender boat in the port. Again, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, so nobody's here. So, some of the shops are closed, but we'll walk over here. There's diamonds and tanzanites. Everywhere's tanzanite. Why is tanzanite so popular on cruise ports and cruise ships? I have no idea. So, shaved ice is not open yet. So we're going to get out of the port here and walk around the city before we head back onto the thing. But we're going to check out some t-shirts. See how much these t-shirts are. Oh, there's more shops over here. Alright, see, I just went into the thing. She wants $18 for a t-shirt. Yesterday Jamaica was only $10. So we're gonna make our way outside the port here, walk around, see what we got. Alright, so we're gonna make our way. Here's Diamond Marquis. Cuban cigars. Now I gotta find my bank, deposit my money on my offshore account. Yeah, only in the Caymans. So last time I was here, oh my God, I don't know how many years ago it was, but as you see, the streets are pretty much normal. This is a very clean country, island. And if I'm not mistaken, the police don't even carry guns. That's how safe it is here. So, there's like virtual to no crime. Petty crime probably, if anything, here on the island. And it ain't cheap. It's expensive. All right, made it to the City Plaza. And obviously I told you I'm here early in the morning. Nobody's open yet, but they will be shortly because we have I think 4 boats, 4 ships out there today. So you're probably gonna have about I guess around 10-15,000 people. There's your morning rooster. Exactly. Wake those people up. Now you get up. All right, there was a church. Where was that church? Next block over. So I don't know if this is considered the downtown or a city, but obviously it's the mall area. Yeah, you can get a drinking fountain right in the middle of the street. There's another rooster. They should have plenty of chickens around here. There you go. All right, looks like we're getting into the roundabout here. Old Havana cigars. Let's go this way. All right, they got KFC. Look at that for all y'all chicken fans. What the heck happened to that church? I missed it somehow. Alright, I guess I could have kept walking. Alright, we'll cross over here. There's my Royal Bank. Deposit my monies. Yep. Chicken and the baby. There's Rooster. There's Papa. There's another rooster. There's a lot of roosters. That's a big cock. There's a big shopping mall right there. All right, I got you. Now, I saw a steeple of a church. There goes Mama Chicken on that side. There you go. Go get Mama. Yeah, wake these people up. Alright. There's the ships. Alright, we're gonna make our way around. Sorry for moving the camera so fast. Alright, made it to this strip. You got an Asian market there, you got a Chinese walk right there. A couple of shops. Taste of the Island. Thai restaurant. Subway. Everything's right here. Bowden House, whatever the Bowden House is. Oh shit! You gotta watch your step while you're filming the video. Break your toes. So, so much for a handicap when you decide to walk up the curb and don't bring your foot up high enough and you trip over the damn curb. Live on video, dummy. Here's your Food Daddy Indian and Caribbean cuisine restaurant for the locals. Here's your downtown city center. Walking a couple blocks out from that. Of course, I'm always videotaping and talking at Time I walk up a curb at the same time. I don't know how much the city bus car fares are, but a little simple. I haven't heard one person honk their horn yet. Hey, I'm Rich. I found a Cayman coin, penny maybe, on the street. Hey, the value of this is probably 30 cents to $1 in USA money. Anyways, we'll put it back on the street again. Hairstyles. Yeah. This guy's rubbing his belly for good luck, I guess. Digging in for food. Look at him. That's a big cock, man. Damn. Alright. We are no longer in the city center. As you see, the sidewalk has changed. The atmosphere has changed. We're now walking locally. This is the local area. Oh, made it to the Georgetown Police Department. Like I said, the sidewalks have changed. There's another coin. See where we'll get when we get to the stoplight. That was a Honda. Their vans are pretty cool looking, man. We don't have vans like that. Designer style. Alright. Now we're getting to no sidewalk zone. We gotta figure out how to cross the street without getting run over. Sorry, bro. See? Not getting run over. Alright. Let's walk this way. Ooh, looks like a back road. Yep, it's a back road. Look at that. Sidewalk ends. Now you know. One way only. When the sidewalk ends, you know where you're at in the neighborhood. Freaking roosters everywhere, man. Look at these guys. Everywhere. There's Grandpa. This is Ira's residence. Yep. There you're in the local island environment. Yep, these streets aren't clean. I'm getting pebbles and rocks in my damn sandals left and right. It's a whole different atmosphere from the city center and from the port than local life. This is local life here. Most tourists don't even come over this way. Look at those papayas. Mangoes. Holy shit. Big mangoes. So the average tourist doesn't come back here and see this. You would think such a clean country as Cayman Islands, and how much expensive it is to be here, it wouldn't be like this. But this is probably medium living. This is probably not even lower class. This is probably medium living here on the island. That's probably upper class right there. Like I said, it's expensive here. It ain't cheap, even rent, everything. You would think the World Bank centers, everybody puts their money in an offshore account here in the Cayman Islands. A lot of money flows here. High dollar stuff. Millionaires and billionaires hide their money here. And the living is no better than your average lower home in the USA. You'd think they'd clean up things, or people live differently, but it is what it is. It's how they live around the world. Alright, we're gonna have to cross before we get run over again. There's a cargo shipping port right there, Tropical. Alright. So, I have no idea where the hell I am. I have no idea where the ships are or anything. I have no idea. I think the ships are back that way somewhere. I have no idea. I made a couple of turns and turned here and turned there and walked through back roads. I have no idea. I'm lost in the Cayman Islands. Don't worry, don't come looking for me. I think I'll survive. I tell you what, they do drive respectfully here. I was crossing the street there at the intersection, and the van pulls up. He had more or less the right of way than I did. I wasn't even at the intersection yet, the crosswalk, and he flagged me to go. He stopped way in advance, but I let him go in advance instead. There's your local Home Depot. All right, there's a 1,000-gallon tank. All right, so this is the main city center circle. Weather treated planks. Look at these beams. Wow. Well, this is your tour of the Cayman Islands. Almost like any other Caribbean island. Once you get past the port and the city center, it virtually looks the same. Sidewalks change, streets change, cars change, housing styles change. But somehow it happens here in the islands, Caribbean islands. Most of all the Caribbean islands I've been to, they're all happy people. Every one of them. Must be the sun. There you go. Got your local urgent care. Not quite a doc in the box, but doctor's office. Recycling office.
Again, like I said, I have no idea where the ship is. I think I see one. Okay, I think I'm going the right direction. Maybe. You got your CarQuest Auto Parts store, car wash. Got your BMW, Mini Cooper, and Kia Motorsports sales. Afraid to ask how much they run. So you got CarQuest and Ace Hardware right next door to each other. Zero maintenance, 5 years, 60,000 mile warranty. What? Rubus gas station, like any other city. That bus is probably going to the cruise port, pick up some people, go to a tour. So we're gonna make it to the light, make a left of the light, and head back towards what appear to be downtown, city center, and the port area. So I did not run into any shops or stores. Well, I guess it's early in the morning, but do this walk as the back streets to buy any t-shirts or anything. So maybe I don't buy a t-shirt for the Cayman Islands. Oh well. All right, here we go. Look at him. Look at the size of that thing. I guess this is really considered range-free chickens, huh? Is it cage-free, range-free? What's it called? Organic? Can't get more organic than that. Got Popeye's chicken up ahead. Oh my God, you're beautiful. I love Missy. I'm talking about that. All right, here's Popeye's. I still got about a mile walk or so before I get to the city center, so we got a while to go. Sports bar. There's a public bus. As I say, you know, you see the sidewalks still aren't the same as if they look like in the city center, so you know you're not in the city center yet. I'd like to buy a t-shirt, but I don't know if I really want to pay $18, $20 for a t-shirt. So if it ain't no good high quality t-shirt, I'm not buying it. DHL. Look at this. Just down the street, more roosters. Look at them. Everywhere. You should call this Rooster Island, not Cayman Island. Welcome to Rooster Island. Uh-oh, we got the famous restaurant. Famous for what? Again, I'm not walking on a sidewalk anymore. That should tell you the neighborhood that I'm in. If you're not on a sidewalk. We haven't made it yet back to the city center. Maybe things changed after that light. up ahead. Alright, I'm not sure if I came this way or not already. Nope, because I don't remember Will Smith's poster. KMG Bank. Alright. Maybe I did come this way. Across the street right there. With that kid on the bicycle. It all looks the same to me. Alright, so there's a crosswalk over here, so we'll make our way to the crosswalk. And walk across legally. Alright, so I did cross that intersection earlier. And went through the back roads, back streets. Now I'm back this way. We're going to cross over here at the crosswalk safely. People don't think I do things safely. Not that tripping over my own damn feet ain't safe. So, anyways, there was a church, or a steeple of a church that I saw at the port. But once I started walking through the city, I didn't see it anymore. I don't know what the heck happened. Anyways, we're going to park over here. Or they parked over here. We're going to walk across the street here. And this is cool. They push the button. The lights flash. Everybody stops. Look at that. They even got a shuttle service. Park your car down the street. They take you to work. Is that cool or what? That lets you know that things change in a matter of across the street. Yep, there's the police station again. Have to do some research and find out how much the city buses run, how much they cost. It says frequent stops. These things just drive all around each street and stop somewhere, or do there's a specific route they go? We're slowly making our way back to the city center port area. More roosters. Dog's getting pissed off at the roosters. Look at it, there must be like 20 of them. All right, we're getting back to civilization with our sidewalks, and you're gonna see after this rubble of dirt here, it becomes clean. Even the streets changed colors right about there. So that tells you you're now in a different neighborhood. You're in the downtown city center beginning. Yep, see, they even talk about Jesus over there. Look at them. Even here they stand on the street corner telling you about Jesus. You can buy some suitcases and bags. Oh, by the way, earlier I mentioned people not honking the horn, and then just a short bit ago they honked the horn. That wasn't out of anger. That was just telling the other people they're going around. Not like at home. People honk the hell out of you, get pissed off, yell and scream at you. I think the port is that way. Yeah, here's Food Daddy. So yeah, I think the port is that way. So there goes police. Good morning. Okay, she didn't like that. All right, so now is that 82 salon or $2 salon? All right, we're gonna go to the main street. Some of these shops should be open by now. Yeah, you know you're back to civilization when you see other tourists walking around. Yeah. Here's our Subway, here's our Thai house restaurant. Too bad it's only like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. Give me something to eat. All right. Big ramps. So if you have a scooter, you can take the big ramp. So now you're back in the handicap accessible areas. Are the stores open yet? I've been buying too many t-shirts. Don't fit my luggage now. Oh, there's my Royal Bank. Get my money. Oh, coming around the corner, here's FedEx. There you go. My Royal Bank. Open at 9 o'clock. All right, I already came this way. So there's KFC again. Oh, I want to try to find that church, man. Looking to go by and check out that church. All right, we survived the walkabout. Made it back to the main city center where the ships are at. You got Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and 2 Carnival out there floating around. Big cocks, man. All right, we'll make it over here to the Borside Market Mall. Bayshore Market Mall. T-shirt souvenirs and shops upstairs. They even open yet? Shell Shack. So this area is literally, well, once you get off the tender, a 5-minute walk. Right around the corner from the tender. So the tenders are actually right there. Right on the other side of the pier thing there. So I'm sure in a short while, give it another hour, this place is going to get really packed. And that is why, within that time frame, I'll walk down here a couple more blocks, turn around and head back to the ship, and let everybody else deal with their crap here. Because we're not here for a long time. I think we got to be back in the ship by 3:30. We arrived at 7. So not a whole lot of time to do stuff, and you got to get the tender. Take 10 minutes to get back there from the tender, so I don't take any chances of missing the ship. Even though I probably wouldn't mind missing the ship here in the Cayman Islands. Actually, the last time we came here, God, what was it, 2012, 13, maybe 14, something? I was talking to a lady at a t-shirt shop. Yeah, give me a job. There goes Guy Harvey. And so she was like, yeah, I'll get you a job, don't worry. Yeah, but I need a place to live. Oh, no, you can share a room with our employees. Everybody has an apartment together. Almost got a job down here. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. More chickens. These chickens are birds. Let's see if they got a t-shirt. Okay, I broke down about an $18 t-shirt because it was $18 at every store, so there's no price difference. But tomorrow we'll be in Cozumel. I already bought Cozumel t-shirt. I don't need to buy another one. So this is the last t-shirt I'm buying. Here's another rooster. Alright, we're gonna cross right here. It's the law. Yield to the pedestrians. Love your day. Did you rent bicycles? There's another mall. Jesse's Smoothies and Sandwiches. Paradise Snorkeling. Silver Seas Restaurant and Bar. Of course, not open yet. And what's this one? I don't know, office. All right, we're gonna head back. We're gonna cross the street up here a little bit. There's a sidewalk right there. Make our way back around to the tender. Massage. Good, 30 minutes. Better, best 90 minutes. Don't tell you how much. All right. Now look at the water. Look how beautiful that water looks. You can't beat that. Crystal clear. You see all the way to the bottom. On this coral rock. Look how calm this is. I don't even think you get this calm in Hawaii. Can you see crystal clear 80 feet to the floor in Hawaii? I don't know. Might have to ask somebody. He always goes to Hawaii. Never goes on a cruise. Sun's out nice and bright. Not too hot. It's got breeze. Probably about, I don't know, 80 degrees. 82 degrees right now. Like I said, it's still early in the morning. So I've already had my apple for breakfast, but I guess I'll go back to the ship and see how the windjammer is, and I'll have breakfast, get some eggs or something, and then just relax. All right, here on the island, there's a lot of tours that you could do. You can go swim with the stingrays and turtles, which we did once before in the past, and it's very cool, very fun to do. So if you get that opportunity, you want to go do that, that's a fun thing to do. Go feed the stingrays. Be careful, they'll suck your finger. But I chose not to do any excursions this particular set of cruises because, one, I've been to most of these islands already. 2, I've done everything already. 3, I'm by myself and I ain't gonna pay all this extra fee just to do something I've already done before. Whoops, I'm facing myself. Ah! I hate when I do that. All right, so anyways, look at that little beach area. Look how beautiful that water is. So, go swim with the stingrays. How the hell did I turn it around? Go swim with the stingrays, go swim with the turtles, go feed the stingrays, turtles. Have fun, do whatever other tours they have. They're very nice to do. I just don't choose by myself to be spending the money that they charge to do these things. So, not my problem. Or not my big deal. Not a big deal to me. But if I'm with others, then, you know, yeah, I'll pay the extra. By myself, I don't care. So as you see, we're getting closer to the port. You got your Breitling watches. Somebody I know is interested in Breitling watches. So all right, well, we'll conclude this video for now, and we'll let you know when I get back on the ship. Welcome back to the port. Welcome to the Cayman Islands. Oh, there's the church. Oh, maybe we're not going to turn off yet. Hold on a second. From the view on the other side, it looked like the church was a big church. But it turns out it's just a small one. Look at that. That's all it is. No, thank you. Mama, let me see. What do you do for 30 bucks?
Yes, the island tour. This 2-hour tour take you to the turtle farm, the Cayman cottage, dolphins, governor house, tortuga room, and Helen back. All this for $30, 2 hours.
2 hours per person.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, you can do all these kind of tours. I did this one before, and that was a very good one.
Okay.
So,
And this.
yeah.
Marlene, if you decide.
Marlene,
okay?
come see Marlene. Okay, thank you, Marlene. Now, I don't hear in the Caymans, I don't see taxi drivers outside the gate other than her. So I'm not sure if you're able to negotiate that price. I didn't talk to her about negotiations, but she could be one of the ones on the outside of the gate that you can negotiate. So maybe you can get it to, depending on how many's in your party, 20, 25 or 20 bucks per person, depending on how many people you have. If you have maybe 4 or 6 people, you could probably get a different price, maybe. So for a 2-hour deal, we'll drive around, do these things. Is it worth it? Probably yes and no. Yes, because you'll get around, you'll be able to see different things. No, because I don't know how much time you spend swimming with the dolphins, or you just watch somebody else who paid $300 to swim with the dolphins. So I don't know about that, so I can't comment on that. So well, that's the church I was looking for. Never found it. Memorial United Church. All right, so my port is coming up here, so we will sign off for now and holler at you later. Okay, back to my comment about things. These are the prices. You get a beef patty for $5, chicken patty, all your patties for $5, coconut bread for $3, or you could do a combination of 2 patties, potato chips for $16. I don't know. You judge. You tell me if that's not expensive. I mean, I paid $1 for a patty back at home, for a Jamaican patty. You pay $5 here. All right, so as you see now, the port is live and everybody's here. Stores are open. They're hustling the beach. How much is it for your tour?
Just $30 round trip. $2 to see the dolphin show. $15 to see the truck.
So you see them, you don't swim with them.
No, you don't swim with them. You just watch.
You watch other people swim with them.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because they're gonna be doing the show.
So can you do a better price of $30 if you have multiple people?
How many in your party?
No, I'm doing a video, so I'm asking.
Oh.
So if you did like 4 or 6 people, what's the price?
Well, I can't make any promises. I would have to ask.
Ask the bus driver. Okay, so you're separate from that.
Well, actually, I mean, if it was mine, then I would. But
yeah.
I still have to ask.
You gotta ask somebody. Okay, so when you guys are here, you get to talk to them about that. No worries. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so see, things are negotiable. Depends on you and how good you are. You can probably work it down. All right, let's see here. Where's the gate to go in?
Where the hell is?
I have no idea where I'm at. Carnival, Royal. Where's Royal? Where's Royal? All right, back on the tender boat. I don't know if we're taking off or waiting for an hour for other people to show up, but there's only 2 of us on the boat. Anyways, I checked my walking meter and I've walked 4.58 miles around the island. So over an hour and a half of walking, more than an hour and a half, and just almost 5 miles. So, all right, that's gonna conclude. Like I said, we're gonna head back to Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas and call it a day. When you live on a Caribbean island, what do you do with the trash? You burn it. That's their trash dump. They're burning it. That's what you do. Just burn it. They don't bury it and make a mountain like other places. They just burn it. I guess they burn it to an ash or something. I don't know what the heck they do with it. But it's been burning for a while. That's a big fire. That big fire. That big fire. It don't look like they worried about putting it out either. Or maybe it was put there by accident. Maybe it started by accident. I don't know. I don't know. But they probably burn it and bury it. Where are you going to bury it? At sea? So, welcome to the Caribbean life. The island life. Yeah, man. Welcome to the Cayman Islands. Grand Cayman. Alright, say goodbye to Grand Cayman. I guess the trash fire is still burning. Damn. They said they had to move the ship out of the way because of the smoke. Look at that thing still burning. That thing's gonna burn all night. So, anyways, we're on our way to Cozumel, Mexico next. And you're not going to get any video from me for Cozumel because I've already done plenty of them. And I'm probably not even going to get off the ship. If I do, I'll just walk around and right back on the ship. So nothing outside. Not like this. This is it for now. So bye to Cayman Islands.